Alright, I said I wanted to show the Predator creature, franchise, movies, video games, you name it, some more love on the channel, and I meant it. We got a update, it's a brand new update, just about an hour ago. We got teased from NECA. They make action figures, so if you're into the Predator creature itself for collectibles, the recent movie The Predator had an assassin predator, which was a massive, huge, giant predator, and then a fugitive predator. They've already released a fugitive predator figure. Damn good figure, in my opinion. I think NECA did an incredible job, whether you like the design from the movie or not. And then they have the assassin predator. We just got some new images, and oh my god, it looks friggin' awesome. Yeah, I hated some of the CGI, sure, but I love this creature, the look of this creature, and I like having different looks for the creature. Put the movie in the back of your mind. I don't care about the movie when it comes to displaying like the creature and how cool the creature looks. I don't care about any of that. I just want to show off how neat this looks as a collectible. Now here's the first image, looking badass, a nice little profile shot. Apparently this is going to be the armor version, correct me if I'm wrong down below, because he's all like, you know, genetically enhanced, and it doesn't matter. Forget that stupid shit. Anyway, here's another image of someone holding him, and you can tell the size. He's going to be about 12 inches. He's going to be a monster, and he's got a lot of articulation. Yeah, because of the design by the people who created the movie, he looks like he's going to be a real bitch to stand. So get your NECA stands prepped before this. Here's a little preview of what the ultimate box will look like. This is going to be a package that's collector friendly. You'll open them up, take them out, put them back in the box if you want. He'll have an alternate head. He'll be standing pretty much in a generic pose, and then he'll have his little accessories down in the corner there. Here's just an image that are on the websites that sell them, showing off the alternate head, which is going to be a screaming face. I love this. I'm hoping later on down the line they'll eventually maybe do a different sculpt that is without having the armor on, because he does look just a little bit different. I'm not sure if a lot of fans will be interested in something like that. Maybe a damaged version would be easier. Something where he's got the eye missing, blood coming out of the eye. He's got one of his mandibles shot off or shot. I forget. I know he gets shot, but I forget if it gets shot off. This is a close-up of his one massive wrist blade. In the movie, it looked just a touch bigger, but maybe this is just throwing me off because the monster himself is pretty big. So obviously, his blade is going to be big. I like how you got the little stabby knuckles. He's got like built-in brass knuckles there on his hands. No wonder why he pulverized the hell out of the fugitive predator when he punched him. And then this looks like it's showing us how he normally comes up top. This is his left arm, and it shows his wrist gauntlet with a little peg in it. The middle image is when you take the peg out, revealing a hole, and that hole would be for his laser blaster. This is the equivalent of his shoulder cannon. Instead of being on his shoulder, it's a small one that pops out of his wrist gauntlet. I'm assuming that's what they're trying to show us here. Just another image for websites showcasing how big he is compared to the fugitive predator. And if you guys collect these, you already know the fugitive predator is bigger than the human characters. So obviously this guy is going to be a giant next to the human characters. He's going to be huge. We'll get to his price range and my one flaw with this package in a second, which I think there's a way for them to correct that flaw. Next up is a roaring pose, probably used for the websites that are going to be selling him, showing different points of articulation. If we can guess, he'll have the ball joint in the head, wrist articulation, elbow articulation, double jointed in a similar way some of the predators are, where instead of having the double joint, it's like that third piece, like the elbow piece is separate. He's going to have ab crunch. He'll have the normal NECA hips, and then he'll have the double joint in the knees, and then it looks like he has two different points of articulation in the one in the ankle and then one in the toes. I really hope that makes it easier for him to stand. The next image is a close-up shot of his roaring face. I think this looks really cool. I cannot wait to grab probably 2 of these. I'm just going to say I'll have one displayed with the regular head and then another displayed with the alternate head. I'm actually getting more. Normally I just buy the one and then pick my favorite head. But lately I've been feeling like I really want to pick up another Fugitive Predator and display them with the head on and the head off because it just looks better that way instead of having just the alternate head displayed on the little NECA head displays, which that is neat for some things, like different Jason masks, that's fine. But for the Predator, I just love the monster so much, the look of him. I think it's cool to just have the different looks on display. So this is another shot of the Predator roaring, and then a shot of his wrist blade, and then shooting the wrist cannon with the roar face. You can even get another look at that articulation in the ankle, and then again in the toes, and then see what they got going on in the knees there. Next up is a close-up shot of his wrist cannon and the roar face. It sounds so stupid when I say it, but I gotta say, NECA did a great job. This looks great. It does look a lot like the Predator. I mean a lot, especially with the closed mouth. We see him more with the closed mouth in the movie, and they did a real good job. This is a cool picture. He's lifting up the Fugitive Predator. And again, this showcases the size. He's gonna be a beast. And then obviously he's pulling out his wrist blade. Then making it look like he's going to stab the Fugitive Predator. And I think this is a great angle, showcasing the unique look of this hulked out Predator and how accurate, how movie accurate NECA got this look. I think they did a great job. And I guess for wrestling fans, we got some, wrestling images here of the Predator just lifting him up, chucking his ass. And then here's an image of the Predator just standing up straight. And then here's an image of my sad target that never ever gets NECA products. We haven't had a NECA figure in forever. So I'm actually going to, oh my god. Forgive the construction outside. Anyway, I don't think that construction's going away, so let me try to wrap this up. The pre-orders went up for Big Bad Toy Store. Now, this is going to retail for $55. Big Bad Toy Store usually has them cheaper. Right now, it says $50, and you usually only pay a $4 flat fee on shipping. Like I said, my targets are terrible, so when I get them to review on this channel, I usually go through Big Bad Toy Store simply because when they're in stock, if they do get them in stock before, usually they're a little bit late. Sometimes they're on point with it. Sometimes they're a little bit late, a few weeks, a month, maybe 2 months behind NECA themselves. So if I have to review it, I'll just buy it and pay the shipping right on NECA's site, or wait for Big Bad Toy Store if you really want to. If you don't got to review it and you're just a collector, go there. You can definitely find them cheaper. Now, keep in mind, he is a beast of a figure. I was, idiotically thinking he was only going to be about maybe $35, 32 to 35. But yeah, a $50 price tag, seeing what comes with them, as long as it's a good quality piece and we get it and the joints are tight and articulation is what it needs to be, then yeah, I'm fine with that price tag. And let me just get this out of the way. My one con with this package is that we don't get a severed head of the Fugitive Predator. I think that's a massive oversight, and I think it's such a huge oversight. It has to be in the works. Maybe with a different version of this Predator, maybe when we get the damaged version of the Predator, instead of him coming with an alternate head, he will come with a Fugitive Predator head and spine to go with this original figure that's out. Or maybe if they are releasing a version of this Predator without the armor on, his natural skin, maybe that is when they're going to incorporate that Fugitive Predator head to go along with this. Or who knows, they might have a future accessory set coming out, or some other Fugitive Predator coming out, like the Ambassador Predators that were deleted from the movie. It could be incorporated in that to go along with the Fugitive Predator. There's a lot of possibilities, but I think it's just a big oversight to not include that. It was a part of the poster. It just seems like that would be something that they would do. I would be fine if they made one for each Ambassador Predator. Let's say one of them gets the movie accurate, no mask, punched in, destroyed, bloody Predator blood face, and then the green spine. That would be epic. And then the other Ambassador or Emissary Predator, it doesn't matter, but I think it's Emissary Predator, but the second one can come with the poster, the movie poster version, where you have the masked Predator head, maybe some damage to the mask. I think that's what was on the poster. And then you just have the green blood on the Predator spine. I think that would be incredible to include both of those with the Emissary Predators coming out sometime in 2019. Me personally, I think that would be epic. And yeah, they do stuff based off of just the posters themselves. For example, the Thermal Predator was based off of the poster, not based off of the actual Thermal Predator that was seen in the movie through the eyes of the Assassin Predator. And you know damn well we will be reviewing this guy when he comes out on the channel. I'm waiting any friggin' day now. Sideshow is going to be sending me the Wolf Predator. That's a 1/6 scale, epically gorgeous Predator we're going to review on the channel. We'll also do flashback reviews for the Elder Predator 1/6 scale and the Classic Predator. I've got a lot of requests to take a look at those, so maybe we'll do those when we do the Wolf Predator. And also, if you're into NECA and you're into the TMNT line, they showed off this Foot Soldier that comes with a ton of accessories. I think that's a home run idea for NECA. The Foot Soldiers, it's a pro and a con. The pro is you add all the accessories and it really, really makes it feel like you're getting what you pay for, and it's a neat Foot Soldier, and the Turtles will sell because you got a lot more fans, I would imagine, that buy the Turtles. So that adding the accessories, I think that adds to the pros and cons with these. You're going to have fans not interested in the Foot Soldiers. However, you're going to have fans that are going to want to army build these to some degree. More when they release them in the 7-inch. I would probably buy 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 to put in a little diorama, set up with the Ninja Turtles and have them fighting the Ninja Turtles in some type of poster display. Have like a little mini floating shelf, and then instead of having a poster on the wall, you would have the figures occupying that space in some sort of diorama. Each turtle fighting off a Foot Soldier, and then maybe Splinter and Shredder when they finally release those down the line. And Shredder looks amazing. They got some images of Shredder. And these are the quarter scales. Obviously, they're going to hint around about the smaller scales, but they're going to do the same thing they did with the TMNT, the actual turtle figures. They're going to release the big scales. Everyone's going to buy them up because those are the trickier ones to sell. And then once people, collectors who are impatient, buy them up, then they're going to release the 7-inch, which is going to be in GameStop. The Ninja Turtles are coming out in February. So anyway, I'm on my way out the door actually to finally pick up a new capture card. We're going to be any day now starting the live streams and a lot more video game content both on this channel. And there's daily content for video game stuff. Right now it's Fortnite, and pretty soon it's going to be Resident Evil and Fortnite on the companion channel to this one. That's the Ronnie Hayes channel. So if you're wondering where the Fortnite videos are, they are being posted on the Ronnie Hayes channel. Definitely check that out. Like I said, I'm running to the store right now, so hopefully in a couple days I'll see you here on stream so we can check out some of that new Resident Evil coming out, I think, in a day or two. All right, Matt fam, thoughts and opinions about these and everything else I discussed in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.